are in Holyoke, Massachusetts, and we're in front of the Wauregan, and I'm going to introduce you to this mills here. This mill I'm going to cover this year 2023, and we're going to cover this mill in discussion, our presentation at the library on a home called 159 Chestnut Street. And it happens that James Newton, the first owner of that house and the builder of the house, happens to have owned this paper mill. So I'll leave in, I'll point the various things around here for you. And so you can see between the buildings, a really cool site. It's been changed recently into the famed lounge and eatery. And they're open during the week for things like soups and salad, like it says. Now, I'm going to show you the building. This is the main building of the Wauregan. This was the administration building. That's why it could be small. And James Newton and then his son owned it, and it stayed in the family for a very long time. But it opened about the year 1870, and it was a fine paper mill, very fine stationery where you would want to write nice letters to people. And this kind of paper is still around, but is much more in the past used than it is now. Now, of course, they've long gone. They left these nice set of buildings around here, and we're going to show you some of them. There's one right off to the side here, and you can see it. This was a production mill in the past for the Wauregan, and this mill is on the first level canal. Right below that canal, use the water from it for power, and then the water keeps going through a tunnel all the way into the second level canal. All right. Now you might be able to see a mill in the back down this alleyway, and you can also see the second floor wooden walkway, and that was a place where people could walk between the mills from the administration. And behind that is the Massasoit, which was a fine paper mill, also owned by the Newton family. And so you can pause that. Okay. And in this direction, it's not called a plant, but again, this was the major facility for the production of that paper. They produced their own paper from scratch, and that's a lot of work. But then they went to the final productions, and they had to make it of certain thinness and certain structure. Usually they colored the paper, and they put patterns on it. So it was a lot of work to do it up to that level. And this very beautiful Wauregan is on the edge of what is Dwight Street. It's next to the City Hall, and that is a favorite place for James Newton, because he loved Holyoke so much that he wanted to build it in a place that was close and dear to his heart. This family owned many mills around this area. Now I'm going to show you one more last thing. It just so happens that this mill and the eatery, the Fame, was one of our stops on Key to the City program that we had, and this stop here was location number 5. We solved it. Now, it says that you're in a city rich with history to tell. This is a place where heritage echoes like a bell. At the crossroads of many delights stands a tribute to what this place once was. In 1980, flames took their toll. This place has been reborn and has a new purpose, a new soul. Find your next clue there. It has a QR code and our logo and so forth. And this is a special Holyoke Preservation Trust program during the Holyoke's 150th anniversary. So thank you very, very much for coming on the stop.